Okay, so I've decided that for my very first video, I'm just gonna do like a book question tag thingy without it actually being a tag, because I don't have any subscribers or people that I'm subscribing to that would actually notice this video so far. So I've decided that I'm just gonna like answer a bunch of questions instead. Okay, so first off, do you have a certain place at home for reading? Okay, so yes, or I used to. Tears come from my eyebrow apparently, but yeah, it was really sad. Okay, so like I used to read out like on this like swing that we have. It's like a 3-person swing, and it was like the reading spot for me. I'd go there like every day after school and read until like it was time to go to bed. Not even kidding. And then when I would go to bed, I would read on my bed after that. But anyway, so like I was on this swing and I finally convinced my mom to read The Fault in Our Stars. And so we were on the swing together, and I was reading like, I think I was reading like City of Ashes at the time or something. And all of a sudden I feel something crawl up my leg, and I'm just like looking down like, what was that? It was a cockroach. A cockroach. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't read there anymore. But like apparently that is like the sacred place for all insects, because like, or not just insects too, just like all creatures. Because I found like, you know, I think there was like a beetle there was like a fly. I even found like a lizard this morning.
Ugh, I can't read there anymore. I just can't even. I'm so sad.
But I'm saving up for like one of those like swings that like hangs from your ceiling, and oh yes, that would be awesome. And it could be like in my room
Where there are no bugs and creatures and ugh.
Okay, bookmark or folded page? I'm gonna definitely say folded page. Like, I know like it's bad, like you shouldn't like fold your pages, but I mean I like it so much better because like bookmarks like fall out like all the, it looks cool but it slips out of the book and then I don't know what page I was on. And you stop reading anytime or only on like a certain page, like for example like on each chapter. So like what really depends is like what like part I'm at. Like I can't like, okay, for example like the Hunger Games, if like, you know the part like where like they were on the cornucopia and like Cato was there and like with PETA and the Mutts, like there's no possible way I can stop reading at like a part like that. Do you eat or drink while reading?
I eat or drink no matter what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do. It's really bad because I'll get like crumbs all over my book, and I feel like such a shame and disgrace to these authors. I am
sorry if I got crumbs on your book.
Just forgive me, I was hungry. Okay, can you read while listening to music or watching TV? I'm not listening to music or watching TV if I'm reading. I'm not doing anything if I'm reading. I'm in the book, so it wouldn't really be watching TV if I'm not watching it. Book at a time or many at once? I can do many at once. Like, I don't know, like I'm in the middle of reading like, you know, like Percy Jackson series, because I don't know why, I've just never read it, so I decided to read it because everybody loves it so much. So like I'll go and like read like one book from like that series, like Percy Jackson series, and then I'll go and like read like a book from another series, but once I'm done with that book, then I'll go to like the 4th book, and then like the 4th book in here, and then the 5th book there, like, you know, and that's easier. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to like read multiple books at once when I'm so into a book, like, because I'll keep reading the book, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't stop to read another book if I'm into it, so yeah. Alright, I don't know if any of that made sense. I'm sorry, that was really worded pathetically. Reading at home or anywhere?
If I have a book, I'm gonna read it. It doesn't matter where I am, I'm gonna read it.
Alright, reading out loud or in your head?
There's this thing about reading out loud. Okay, like, okay, hold on.
There's this book called Lies Beneath. I like the end. Like, it got so much better towards the end. At first it was like, okay. But anyway, I like it. But so, I'll definitely read the next book in the series. But anyway, so I was reading this with my brother, and like, I would read something, and I would say like,
oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened.
Or I'll make a comment, like I'll read like, ooh, her gold bracelets jangling.
Oh my gosh, I love those bracelets.
You know, like, I don't know, that was a really bad example. But like, I'll just talk about it, like to the point where I frustrate the person completely, because I'll make comments. It's like whenever I watch like, you know, like when I watched The Lightning Thief, the movie, after like reading the book, like, yeah, I make too many comments to the point where people really get frustrated with me. But I just like reading in my head, it's so much better. Do you read ahead or skip pages? Okay, I don't ever skip pages. Like, I cannot do that. Like, unless it's for school and it's a book that I hate, then I'll just like skim through it. But with books that like I love them so much, I want to read everything. I want
to know all of its contents. I just have to know it.
but the thing is, like, I do like skip ahead sometimes. Like, you know, for example, I remember like in the Hunger Games. I'm sorry, I'm doing all the Hunger Games examples. But like whenever like, you know, Prim was like pulled from like the Reaping Bowl, I was just like, I was trying so hard not to read ahead to find out like what name was gonna come out. Like I had to cover it. I'm not even kidding. Like I think it was on like the left page, like the bottom or something. Like I literally had to cover when it said like Primrose Everdeen. Because I would have looked. Like that's the thing. Like when books are really good, I'll just look. Breaking the spine or keeping it new? Why would you break the spine?
Why? Okay.
Let me break the spine out. That's.
Do you write in books? Actually, yeah, I do. Even though I just talked about how I want to keep them new and pretty, I do. Like, for example, The Book Thief. Like, I have, like, all the, I don't know if you can actually see. I have, like, marked pages in here. And, like, let me see if I can find one. Like, I'll, like, circle something that I really liked. Like, a quote or... Okay, like, just things that I liked. Like, I don't know, this just kind of, like, got to me. Like, oh, wow, you know. So those kind of things, you know, that really, like, affect me, I guess. Or just things I'm like, wow. Like, I did that in Divergent, too. Books with or without illustrations. Going back to The Book Thief, I loved this book. I really did. It was kind of slow at some points, but I really just, so tried. Like, I was reading this in school, because I read a lot in school, and if I can get to it. Like, there's, like, the part, like, I don't know if you guys have ever read this, like, it can be kind of embarrassing to have this in a book that you're reading, in class, you know, like, my teacher, like, I was, like, reading this, and I wanted to read it. I wasn't going to skip through it, because, like, I understood it, and I liked it, and it wasn't weird to me. But if a teacher saw this, like, I'm just, like, reading this, and I'm trying to, like, cover the book, and she didn't say it, but I got the look that was like, what the crap are you reading? Why are you reading this? This is sad. But, yeah, and then, like, also, like, In the Fault of Stars. I don't know, that could be a little bit embarrassing, but that's okay, because it's my book and my reading, and I don't care, but yeah. Okay, vampires or fairies?
Well, they're both downworlders, and I hate fairies. So I'm gonna go with vampires just because Simon's a vampire.
I just probably spoiled that for somebody. Okay, I didn't say what series I was talking about, so you don't actually know that. Anyway, I'm sorry if you actually did understand that. But I didn't say what series it was, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But since Simon's a vampire, I'm going to go with vampires. But I don't like vampires, but I have to choose, so I'm going to say vampires. Okay. Ebook or print? With print, okay? Where's my ebook? Okay, I have it's like all the way over there, and it's like, it's really frustrating because like, I'm really glad I have one, because there are some books that are only ebooks that I might want to read and stuff, but it always dies on me, and it's really frustrating. And it's also the thought of like having, like, I love having books on display, so that's my main reason for print, but like, if it dies, or if I like accidentally spill water on it, or like food or something, and it destroys it, those are all of those precious books. They're gone, okay? And plus, I have like a Nook something, Nook, I forgot what it's called, whatever. But it like isn't colored, and it's not as pretty as like, you know. So yeah. Okay, what book have you neglected to read due to laziness? Fade Away Girl. I'm not that far. I'm like, let's see, how many pages am I? What the heck? I'm on page 65. I don't know what appealed to me about this book. It looks really weird. I got it at Staples, and it's like $27, but it was like for $6 at Staples, so I was all like, ooh, cool, good deal, and it's expensive, it must be good, but I don't know, like it so far. If you've read it and you liked it, tell me, because then I could keep reading it. I'll force myself to if you liked it, but I don't know, I can't read it. I keep trying, I keep picking it up, it's not, I don't know. Last question. There's only one more question. What author do you have a love-hate relationship with? I'll show you 2 books and you will understand why. I don't even need to speak about it. This is the first one. I love Marcus Zusak and his writing style. It is beautiful. Just the voice is just fabulous. But the ending, I'm not going to spoil it. But if you've read this, you know why I have a love-hate relationship with him. But I will be right back. I have one more book to show. Just kidding. 2 more. I changed my mind. 2 more books to show. Okay, so like, this also speaks for itself. The ending, just love Veronica Roth, love her so much, like with a passion. Divergent and Mortal Instruments, my 2 favorite series. But the ending just explains it all, if you guys understand, right? I'm not gonna spoil it. I will not spoil it. I hate people spoil things. I will not be hypocritical. Okay, and then like, I love Cassandra Clare. Love her so much. This is a love-hate relationship. The reason I hate her is because it's so frustrating. Like whenever like something happens, like I don't hate her. I'm like okay, I love her. I just hate this when this happens. Like she'll talk about something like from someone's point of view or something, and I'll just be like so intrigued, like oh my gosh, okay, what's gonna happen? And then she switches somebody else's point of view, and so like now it's this person's thing, right? But I really wanted to know about this. And then this will get good, and then it'll get really, really good. And then like right when something's about to happen, switches to something else. And then it, like the same thing happens, then it gets really good. And then it finally goes back to this, and I'm like, thank goodness, wow, that's crazy. And it goes to this and there, and then it starts down again, and it just keeps going, and it's like, I just want to know, stop switching point of views. But then again, that's also a smart thing to do, because like, we're more into the books and we want to keep reading it and keep reading it, like we're so intrigued, like we just stay with it, which is smart. Like that's why this went by really fast, even though it's, I guess, you know, it's pretty big, but I read it in like 2 days, which, I mean, that's not bad, I guess, but it's smart, but it's frustrating because I just want to know what's going to happen. It's like kind of like a cliffhanger because you switch to someone else's point of view, you know what I mean? But I love all these authors. I do. They're my favorite authors. These are literally my favorite authors. Like top favorite authors, okay? I love them. I don't know why, like, what am I expecting authors to do? Am I expecting them to have like a perfect happy world? Like, that'd be so boring. Like, I don't know what, I have weird, I don't know. That pretty much concludes this. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you continue to watch my videos after this one. And yeah, that pretty much sums it all up. But thank you. Thank you for staying with me, and have a good day. Yeah. Bye. I'll make you happy. I'm happy when I get books, so